Hi everyone. The problem now that we are going to solve involves the input table as user details. This table has below columns ID, which is the ID of the user, name, which is the name of the user, location, that is the location to which the user belongs, age, which is the age of the user. So each record shows the information related to the user. Now, the problem here is due to accidental insert or load commands, some of the entries have been duplicated. But since the ID column is the primary key which is added incrementally, it has different values. But as seen, the other column has values duplicated. So now what we need to do is we need to remove the duplicate entries. So for example, the user Kriti, there are three entries created. We just need to retain the entry with the lowest ID value, and the other entries that are present needs to be eliminated. Similarly, for the other users, we need to keep the entries with the list ID and eliminate the other entries that are present. So now we will work on this problem and try to eliminate the duplicate entries. So what we will do is we will fetch the details from the input table, that is user details. What we will do is we will keep all the columns, and now we will apply a window ranking function. So let's use the row number function. So what we will do is we will specify a grouping because for each user we want a different ranking. So how we will specify the group? So here we will use the columns name, location and age to specify the groups. Okay. If we had a column like a SSN number or a Aadhaar card number or a PAN number, which is unique for each of the user, we could do the grouping on that column. But since we don't have any such column and each user can be identified by including all the columns apart from this ID, we will use that to form the grouping. So we will form the grouping using the partition by. We will say it is to be partitioned by name, location and age. So that is the grouping that will be formed. After the grouping is formed, we have to specify the order in which the ranking is to be done. So we will do the ranking based on the ID column in ascending order. So we will specify order by ID. So that ranking will happen in this order. Let's name the column as rank RNK and let's run and see the output. So now for each of the user, based on the three columns, we have done the grouping and have specified the ranking in the increasing order of the ID column. So as seen, we have rightly populated the rank column. Now what we need to do is we need to eliminate all the entries where rank is greater than 1 because those are the duplicate entries that are present. Okay. So now what we will do is we will add these details as part of a CTE. So let's call this as user CTE. Okay. Now we will operate on this user CTE data. Okay. So as we discussed, we need to delete the entries which have rank greater than 1. But before deleting, let's see the data to ensure that whatever we want to delete is fetched correctly and we are not deleting something which is not to be deleted. So what we will do is we will filter with rank greater than 1 and see the entries that are to be deleted. Let's run and see the output. So these are the data that are to be deleted where these entries have value rank greater than 1, and this is the right data which is to be deleted. So we will go ahead and delete the data. For that, we will use the delete command and let's run and delete the entries. So this was the input details that we had before the delete command. We will run it again after the delete operation is completed, and let's see the output. So as seen, we have deleted the duplicate entries. We only have unique entries available now for each of the user. So this way we have solved the problem of deleting the duplicate entries in a scenario where we have the primary key in the increasing order added automatically. So this is the query that we have written. So just to walk through of how we have solved this problem. So we have added a new column, that is a rank, wherein we have partitioned by name, location and age to identify each of the user groups, and we have done the ranking based on the ID column in increasing order. Once we have identified this rank, it is very simple. We have to just eliminate the entries with rank greater than 1, which indicates that these are the duplicate entries. We have checked the data and we can see that only the unique entries remain and the duplicate entries has been deleted. So the create table and insert statements will be added in the description. Please go through it. If you found the video useful, please like it. If you have not yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. Please share the video in your circle so that more people can benefit from it. And please add your feedback in the comments. Thank you.